should we eat red meat or not? This is a common question that comes up, and there are many factors that determine what the right answer is. I'm Dr. John Bartemus, and I'm putting the pieces together to help you live a life at optimal. In a perfect world, we should all eat red meat. But there are many factors that can tweak that recommendation depending on the person and other variables involved. So humans, I believe, are meant to eat meat, and red meat is a big one that we need because red meat provides iron. Iron's necessary to carry oxygen, and oxygen is necessary to create energy for body processes. Red meat provides vitamin B12. We need B12 for a myriad of body processes. Red meat provides great protein. Red meat, as God intended it, provides great levels of unsaturated fatty acids such as omega-3s. So the caveat there was as God intended, meaning if that red meat, let's use a cow for example, if the cow grew up eating grass, and grass that wasn't treated with all kinds of herbicides and pesticides and other toxins, that cow is going to take that grass and convert it into omega-3 fatty acids in its body. And so if that cow eats the food that it was intended to eat, that will be a healthy cow. If for corporate reasons we want to fatten a cow faster so we can make more dollars per pound, then we take that cow and we put it in Kansas and we put it on a feedlot and we give it corn and soy and all kinds of other things you don't want to know the cows are eating. And in eating a diet that is not as nature intended, those cows become pro-inflammatory. Their fatty acid profiles become more omega-6 dominant because that's what they're eating in the corn and the grains. And then those cows have heart disease and cancer and obesity just like us human cows that eat the same things. So if the diet of the cows is giving them heart disease and cancer, then what do you think us eating those pro-inflammatory omega-6 feedlot cows are going to experience? If we eat that, we're going to be pro-inflammatory, and the top two killers in our society are heart disease and cancer. So obviously not all heart disease and cancer come from eating CAFO-based cows, but the inflammation caused by eating those meats contribute to the development of those diseases. So red meat intrinsically is not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing for us, but it has to be grown as nature intended, and we want to consume that version. If you're consuming pro-inflammatory feedlot corporate red meat, then that can be toxic and be a bad thing for you. So you have to be able to do what you can do in terms of being able to afford, say, grass-fed versus conventional, and then look at your whole diet and say, what is your total inflammatory load from your diet and your whole lifestyle in general? If you have a pretty much anti-inflammatory lifestyle in general, then eating some conventional meat isn't going to kill you or be as big a deal because all the other things you're doing are counteracting that. And so this is just a quick nugget on the red meat question, and I hope this opened your eyes and spurred you into further research. If you'd like to learn more about eating animals as nature intended versus feedlots, check out Joel Salatan and Polyface Farms in Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. He's got a lot of content and awesome information on the topic.